They call my name, they say a lot, but it's time. The gaffer. C'est Boogie. It's plenty all the time, baby. Let's go. Come on. It's Ace, and the top bins is the only place.
Stepping out of my Adidas exhibit pack. All of a sudden, now my ex hit me back.
Yeah, it's a good start. Welcome to this week's episode of Edge of the Box. I'm Raphael.
Got myself James.
And I'm Will.
Will is our special guest for today. He is normally the voice behind everything. Yeah?
Thanks for having me.
Our special game of today is West Essex versus Enfield. And then we have...
We got goal of the month as well. Some cracking goals to come.
And our big topic today, Will.
Should there be a salary cap for players under 21 years old?
There we go. Let's get into this. So, straight away, 21-year-olds, should they be capped? What do you think?
Me personally, I don't think they should really. I know there's a lot of hype about that young players get loads of money, it gets ahead, but then it won't be fair on the other people in that lower leagues for getting a certain amount, and then obviously a couple players' actions shouldn't really decide for the whole age group.
Yeah. What do you think, Will?
Well, wasn't there a documentary on BT Sport recently about this sort of thing? I think it was called No Hunger in Paradise, I think was the title.
Yeah.
And it was about young players who they kind of get that money straight away, and then it can make them lose their career aspirations going forward as well. I think they worry about players not using that money right when they're that young.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay, but I think and this is not limited to just football either, but I think younger people in general should be taking more kind of financial responsibility.
Yeah, definitely.
And I thought if there was an effort made to teach players about financial responsibility at that younger age, then I don't see any problem with those players getting more as long as they know what to do with it.
It's so true. Well, I personally think it's a tough one because especially if you're, let's for example, a player like Mbappe, what is he, 19?
Yeah.
Playing in Champions League, played the World Cup.
Won the World Cup.
Playing first team football since 16. Is it right for him to be really getting the same salary as a kid that's... No, I'm not saying the kid's not good, but let's say a kid that's in the
Hudson Odoi or something.
Yeah, or PSG's under 23s, who's 19 as well. Should he be getting the same salary? In realness, no.
Yeah, it depends on your ability, really.
And that's what I'm trying to say. So I feel like fairness-wise, no, but then I do think that the money has destroyed a lot of players talent-wise, like giving them so much money, 5-year contract. It's like, yeah, relax. And the thing is, a lot of people say nah, but it is a natural human instinct. Like once you've got your comfortability, you slide. You're like I've never had this before. I've got all this money now. I'm relaxed now. Now I'm in the first team. I've got this. I've got that. Some people do naturally just take off the gas.
Yeah, of course. If I'm getting that loads of big, massive cars, going to training like Bentleys and all that, they're gonna think I've got the money. Like I don't really care about football no more. Yeah, you think to yourself, why do I have to work that hard? Why do I need to do this? Why don't I? And a lot of players, what happens to them as well, they start to think that they're better than what they... Start getting big time, innit? Big time, yeah. I think this rule really applies to English players, man. Because you get like the foreigners that come from like South America and stuff. Even though they get a 5-year contract, you can still see how hungry they are to become even bigger. I think it's more like European players, really. It is, man. Like when they come, especially when they come like from abroad to England, they come majority of the time it's for money. And if they're getting big salaries over here, obviously, like Northern's not used to getting that much money back in their countries and that. So 21-year-old, you should have some sort of cap, or it depends on what sort of level you're at. What
I think level could play a part in it, because at the very top level, then they should just get paid. If they're at the top level, they should get paid like they're at the top level. But I could see it for maybe non-league and maybe the lower levels of the Football League in some clubs incorporating that sort of thing.
You think so? Because if I'm 19, I feel like it should be done on ability-wise. Not ability, what you've done. So if you're 19 and you're playing non-league or whatever, or you're playing League 1, League 2, and you've played 30 games, 40 games, 2 seasons in and out. Why should I be on reduced money or on money that's not equivalent to someone else? If I'm, let's say for example, I'm 19, you're 30 something, but I'm playing over you regularly, whatever. I should be. But I'm getting more money than you, basically. But it shouldn't be the case. That's what I feel like. It shouldn't. I feel like if you've played a certain amount of games, or if you've done a certain amount of something, then you can then argue the point that I should be on more money. But then I do think if you're a youth team player, or whatever, or you're just a prospect, then maybe not so. Yeah, if you're doing it week in, week out, then obviously the money's deserved. It's deserved, exactly. That's what I think it should be done. Yeah, like you're saying, if they're just playing that, say for instance, at Chelsea, playing like Carabao Cup games, and then you're back in the under 20s, 23s until the next game. And you got a 5-year contract, and you £5 million and stuff like that. That's when I'm like, how do you expect this kid to progress? Like, for example, if you was a manager, and you've got a 19-year-old who's really, really good, ability-wise, and he's asking for that sort of money, what would you do?
If he's not producing week in, week out, then he doesn't deserve the money.
What if you can see the ability?
Try and get in between. You don't give him stupid amount of money, or try and give him incentives. So for instance, if you reach a certain amount of appearances, then you get like a little bonus, or goals, assists, things like that, rather than just giving him 10 grand a week straight away.
But I could see kind of players coming from the other side of thinking, say you've got a young player at an academy and their next big thing, and suddenly massive injury, and they don't know what the future of their career is going to be, and they might think that they want that bit of financial stability in case something like that happens.
That is very true. That is very true, because we're thinking of it as the outside people. But what if, as you as a young player, you know you've got so much ability, and let's say you're only on a certain amount of money, but you know you're going to be better than, or it's not guaranteed, but you feel like you're going to be better than everyone else around you. Should you be asking for more money and saying, look, I'm going to be the next big thing, I need a 5-year contract so I know I'm good?
I think naturally, that's human instinct. Everyone's just going to want
more money,
the most money straight away, rather than tiptoeing about saying, yeah, I don't deserve it yet. No one really thinks they don't deserve it yet.
What about in non-league? Do you think it should be the same?
Well, I don't know how much there would be a gap to the top level senior players in non-league anyway. So
some people do get the mick taken out of them.
Yeah, 100%. If you're a young player, the man will say, yeah, £50 a week or whatever.
Was it Townsend when he was playing at Tottenham in the beginning? And they said that he's only on like £5 a week or something stupid like that.
When he was playing youth team, yeah.
No. He was playing first team, and he was only on.
Oh, when he first broke through. Yeah.
And they were saying that, he's played this amount of games, and he's still only on £5 a week. I thought that was not good, but it was still like
it grounded him.
Yeah. You still have to work hard for what you want. But then again, he was scoring screamers left, right, centre, so he could argue the point about, hey, I'm doing the job. Like,
that could have made him the player he is today.
Yeah.
Obviously, now he's at Crystal Palace doing what he's doing. If he'd have got, let's say, for instance, 15, 20 grand, he was at Tottenham, who knows, he might be in League 1, League 2, because hunger could have went.
I wonder how many players are sort of getting to their 30s and get sort of the back end of their career, and they look back on when they first started and they think that they just threw all the money they got from the first of their career up the wall, and thinking, I wish I'd been a bit more responsible with it. I think if I hadn't been given those big paychecks, then I would have had to be more responsible with it.
Look at Abuy. He's getting a lot of money. Now what? He's got no money.
That's just
now.
He's nowhere. He's not playing.
Yeah,
he went
coaching or something.
Coaching for Arsenal. Arsenal helped him out, but he was living on the street, innit?
That doesn't make sense to me.
All his money went.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's another topic. We're going to talk about Abuy next time. Going forward, I think it's the best way to deal with this is to say that if you've done the playing time, then you should get more money. Now we're going to go into a game of the month. West Essex versus Enfield 1893. Thanks, mate. Yeah, let's get into this. Oh, William, commentator. One of you guys. This is a new team.
Relatively new, yeah. A couple of years they've been about.
The tempo of the game is
it's very quick.
It's rapid. It's end to end.
It's a pen, yeah.
That's a pen, yeah. I agree with that.
He's done more to get his body in front.
He's pulled him last minute.
He seemed to go to ground about 2 or 3 seconds after the actual contact happened.
Yeah, he shot and then he went down.
Yeah. But it was definitely a pull. I don't think that was a great pen.
No, the keeper made his decision for him.
Yeah, for him. Yeah.
What are they playing out there?
The defender just hesitated far too long then.
Even the keeper.
I don't know what the keeper's
keeper
doing.
Bottled that as well. That's poor.
poor.
That's poor defending.
We can start with these mistakes.
Where do we start from?
From here, straight away. Especially on this sort of bubbly pitch.
Yeah, you just got to get rid of it there.
Yeah, so if you know that especially the strikers pressing you that quick,
and you got no player in front of you as well.
No one to bounce it with, just put it back where it come from.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, just lift it a bit, put it back where it comes
There's
from.
no harm in that. No harm in that at all.
Especially at this level, look.
And he hesitates as well.
Yeah.
He's tried to take it with his left foot.
With his left foot and he's coming to his right foot.
He tries to take it with his left foot and he's lost it. I don't know what he's looking at there. If he's looking at the line. And then the keeper is actually, what would you say that is? 50-50?
He should have been 50, but he's bottled it really.
It looks like it's 50-50 still.
Looks like he changes his mind halfway through what he's going to do.
Goes to kick it and then he just
misses the whole ball. And the striker doesn't have to do much to...
No, striker don't have to make a tackle.
No.
The keeper does everything for him. 3-0.
3-0.
Again, so literally 3 chances, 3 goals, but it comes again from their own downfall.
Number 5.
Poor defending again.
Is that Nathan?
Nathan Cook here, skipper.
You would think if you're in trouble or if you're in doubt, just put it back in the right area.
The keeper, what is he doing there as well? I don't know what he's doing.
Enfield's still creating chances though. Great ball.
Goal. 3-1.
3-1.
Ben
Game on.
Burberry.
You can sort of maybe, if you're Enfield, sort of take heart in the fact that yeah, we've scored 3 goals, but it's not because they've especially been good. It's because we've made mistakes. You
Yeah.
sort of think if we show up a bit, then we can shut them down.
I don't know where the fullback keeps on going for West Essex. If he's
The
trying
left
to
back.
come on.
Yeah, he's second half.
Look, another ball again.
For that 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. Again, it comes from that header. What number is he? Number 11, look. Heads into no man's land, look.
Yeah.
And it's what, 2 touches after that, and it's at the back
Yeah,
of it.
literally.
So who's switched off here? Fullback's got to them. They delayed him.
I don't think the fullback should be a little bit tighter there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Because he gives him ready, yeah, just cross it then. Because it's so far off him, you think the defender's like, okay, you just cross it then.
yeah, you can just cross it. There's no point getting out to him to let him do whatever he wants.
Yeah. So he's made the winner's decision for him already
Yeah.
before he even gets it under control.
Yeah.
Because he's so far away.
Especially the fact that the centre backs are so high up, so there's so much area for him to play the ball into anyway.
I think even the centre back, he's too close to the full back already. Yeah.
definitely.
Especially because you can't see the other centre back in the picture as well.
Yeah.
So it's like a big gap between 2 centre halves.
I agree. Okay, now we're here. The centre half's there, centre mid's there, the other centre back's there.
And the right back's there as well.
In their shape is really bad, but in hindsight, everyone's got their man.
They should, yeah.
They should be able to deal with it. The centre back is in front of his.
He's in front of his thing.
In front of his.
I think maybe the right back, he switches off just for a minute.
Second.
And then obviously that Ben Barry just comes in and just taps in.
Yeah.
But maybe the keeper could have done
That's
better
what I was
as well.
thinking. Is it maybe close
Keeper
enough for the
could have-
keeper to come out and claim it?
Especially if there's no attacking threat there.
Yeah.
It looks like he misses it. Look, he comes for it.
Oh
and
yeah.
It bounces over it or something. It's poor keeping.
Yeah.
So
The
then
defense,
in hindsight, then it's more of the keeper's fault.
yeah, defense really, they're all in right. Obviously, there was a pit we can nitpick out between the gap between the thing,
Yeah.
but they all had one player each anyway.
Yeah.
So the keeper,
Yeah,
he's
the
done,
keeper. Look, the keeper does. Was he missed it or punched it? I don't know what he's done.
he's done
I
himself
think he
no
might have just
justice.
missed it.
He might have missed it.
Obviously, he doesn't help the defense one bit if you come out like that and just do
And
nothing.
he's probably screamed keepers. But then here is what I was talking about, where he's already shaped up. He's shaped up. The centre half should slyly see that there's only one place that ball's going.
You can see that the winner's pointing.
The
where he
winner's
wants it.
pointing, yeah, exactly where he wants it. Even if the fullback does switch on, I think like the centre half should be able to see.
Come across a bit.
Yeah, and see that's the only place the ball's actually going to go. Yeah. He's either going to play a looped ball in behind or
slot in between.
slot in between.
I think it comes a bit of a surprise as well though. They just had a goal kick and literally straight away they're against it again.
But even so, look, I feel like the centre half here, you should still see it. It's only going one place.
The keeper, he got to use his hands. He comes out like he's a defender or something. If he goes around with his hands, he's got more chance of getting it than if he comes with his feet.
He can try and put his whole body behind it.
He's
Yeah.
not even got low. Though.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like he's defending.
Yeah. See what I like about the West Essex team. Every time the winger has got the ball, the first thing he's fought, he's not trying to beat the man. It's
Get in
always
the
just
box.
put the ball in the box.
Yeah.
But I guess if you know you've got a striker like Michael Mignolet who's just going to come and score goals, then
Yeah, you just gonna put there's your strengths in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deliver.
Enfield still coming strong.
That's
a great goal.
Really good goal.
That's a great goal. Who's that? Arnold Haxley. That's a
That is
finish.
an absolute
It's
great
really
goal.
good finish. That really well. Yeah.
He opens his body like he's going far post, bang, near post, keeper. No chance.
From that far out, you wouldn't think anyone would score from there.
I wouldn't think he went outside, if I'm honest. The way he was shaping up, like he was going to go into the far corner.
And I don't think he had that much time for you to say he's had loads of time.
No, he didn't. Gets it out of his feet literally straight away.
Yeah.
By the time the defender can't even get close to him, because he's gone already, look.
Look
Bang,
up.
boom.
Yeah, that's just class.
It's a
That's
great
not by
goal.
defending nothing. That's just a great goal.
You can't stop those. You can't moan about that.
So 3 of West Essex goals were Enfield's mistakes.
100%.
Number 5, Dilly Dally on the ball twice.
And then the fullback and him switching off again. For a goal.
Goalkeeper not maybe a fault for a couple of them as well.
Yeah, keeper at 4, definitely 4.
On reflection though, it's not a 5-2 game.
What would you say? Enfield win.
Enfield win or a draw.
Yeah.
If you go by obviously the amount of chances Enfield had in the first half, I think a draw would have been a fair result.
Yeah.
because Essex did score 5, so you can't really say they don't deserve to get something out of the game.
Man in the match?
Obviously, Michael Mignolet, hat-trick.
Hat-trick.
50th minute hat-trick.
I mean, you could say that, you know, he didn't have to do much to Enfield, put it on the plate for him, but he's still got to finish it off.
He's still got
to do his job.
Okay, so now we're going to go into January's goal of the month. We've got 4 goals for you today. First game is between Tower Hamlets and St Margaret's-Bee. Oh, that's a great goal.
That's a great goal.
That's
Pretty
a
much
great,
one touch all the way through.
Oh, that's a great goal.
that wouldn't look out of place in the Prem, to be fair.
No, that's a great goal.
Chancery dash.
That's more of a team goal.
Yeah.
It is.
You don't really see a lot of that. You don't really see a lot of that in this
team
season.
goal.
Now we're going to Clapton versus Southend Manor. Lovely pitch. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That's a great goal. Southend Manor's
Jake Welch.
Jake Welch. That's a great finish.
Tim's hanging in the air for an age, that one, isn't it?
Did he mean that, or did he just pull it in the right area? Not to take it away from him, but let's just look at his body shape here.
Yeah, 100% he's meant that.
Oh, he's meant that.
He's meant that, yeah.
And that's a great finish.
Keeper can't do nothing about that.
No.
You don't expect him to shoot from there.
No,
He's got no rack.
Oh, that's a great goal.
We're going to West Essex Enfield game.
Oh, I think we know this goal already.
Yeah.
This goal is actually top notch. Just the pure fact of how the speed that he done it at his feet and bang.
Bang, literally, you got no chance.
That's top quality. That.
Arnold hacks you. It's a good finish. Now we're going to Woodford versus Sporting Bengal. It's good football from Bengal.
Oh, great football.
That's a great finish.
Really good finish as well.
Similar to the first goal.
Well, do you want to go first?
I'll give it to the first one. Was it Chauncey Dash who scored that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think, like you said, at this level, that's not as common. I feel like it's very easy to give a goal a month ball to 30-yard screamer. Yeah, it's nice to see goals like this where there's lots of players involved, where it starts right at the very back from the keeper like that, and it's just one touch, really nice moving.
I'm going for the same as well. I think, like you said, just the pure fact of being brave in Essex Senior and playing the one-touch football, we don't see that much. A great team goal, so I'm giving it to St Marcus. And I say it's a team goal as well, not just a player, a team goal.
He had the easy job of finishing it off.
Yeah.
That's a unanimous decision. I'm going for the same goal as well.
Same goal.
Because you don't see goals like that.
No, definitely not.
Like, it starts literally from the keeper.
Brave.
Out wide.
Fullback's nice and high.
Yeah, that's the most touches. Fullback takes 3 touches.
Yeah.
Every goal is 1 touch.
Into
Bang.
number 10, set back into the CDM.
Bang.
Out wide into fullback.
Great reverse.
Striker comes short. Other winger comes inside. Great goal.
That's probably one of the best goals I've seen in the season so far.
Yeah,
to be fair.
definitely.
The Sporting Bengal one was a team goal as well, but I feel like that one they had a lot more space to work with. It was that one they're actually being pressed, especially in midfield, and they had to do all that one-touch passing to find the space themselves.
Goal them up goes to
Chauncey Dash of St Margaret's-Bee. Well done. Good goal.
There was a controversial moment in the Ilford versus Sawbridgeworth Town match. There's a lot of dispute over whether or not this was a goal, and it looks like it's been cleared off the line, and the linesman's given a goal.
Linesman given a
Lads been
goal.
given a goal. This is the great thing about Edge of the Box. We have the actual view and we can actually see from the other camera angle.
Ilford provided us with this footage as well as coming up. If we watch the second footage, we've had one angle,
There.
this angle, but then
From there you can't really tell.
no. But obviously Ilford have gave us
This angle
That's a
here.
brilliant camera angle.
that's a perfect
And-
angle.
Clearly, I think that's not a goal.
Me personally, I don't think it's a goal.
No, I think it is either.
No.
The whole ball's not over the line.
It's the player's front foot's on the line and he's clearly heading the ball forward.
If you look at the crossbar as well,
The
you
ball's
can see
level,
the ball's level. If not, it's more like on the pitch more.
Yeah, so the whole ball has not crossed the line.
I don't know what the linesman seen there. To
Yeah.
be fair,
It's almost like he's guessed.
Guess, yeah. Oh, yeah. It looks like it's in, so it must be in.
if you're not sure, you got to give the defending team the benefit of the doubt there as well. Surely.
Yeah.
And it's not like, the thing that's confusing about it to me is that it's not like as soon as he headed it away, you saw all the Ilford players immediately calling for a goal.
Perfect.
The
None of them
the
did.
Ilford players themselves seem surprised that they were given a goal.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's a goal.
No one's really called or said anything or went, oh, nothing. They've all just carried on.
Not one person's called it there.
The Ilford players are actually they're carrying on.
Yeah, they're trying to get the ball into the goal.
They're carrying on because they didn't think it was a goal. So I think it's
poor decision from the.
Lionel, looks like Lionel gave it.
But he's giving it like really confidently.
He's
He's
giving
giving it
straight
straight
away.
away.
Yeah, maybe from the angle where he was stood, so he was at the other end of the pitch. Maybe from where he was stood, it looked like it had crossed the line.
But Lionel there, surely he could see
He's looking straight
across.
away.
Yeah, he should see, but or maybe you reckon someone's obstructing his view. But even then, if someone's obstructing his view, you can't give the goal.
No, you can't. Yeah, if you're not sure, you can't give it. Unless you're 100% sure, you're gonna give the goal.
Yes, I ain't giving no benefit of that. Then.
I think it's poor decision.
I know you messed up, mate. You messed up. Sort yourself out. But the thing is, even at speed, it doesn't clearly look like it's gone in.
No.
Keeper, by the way, has had a stinker, but it's not about him right now.
That's
Yeah,
straight
even
from,
at speed, it's not.
is that straight from the cross as well?
Yeah, no, from corner.
Flicked it in.
Even at speed, it doesn't look like it's gone in.
So even VAR can't really tell you 100% sure. This is our version of VAR.
Yeah.
You can't 100%.
So we are saying verdict is
Wrong decision by the
Yeah,
Lionel.
wrong decision.
wrong decision, no goal. I know, like we said, you messed up.
That's the end of today's Edge of the Box show. You can like, subscribe, and comment below your thoughts of obviously our controversial moment of the month. And if you have any videos yourself, please feel free to send it in, and you could be lucky enough to have it on our show. And
Also, if you have any topics that you would like to discuss or like us to discuss, then please don't be afraid to comment below as well and let us know.
also, if you have any ideas of any special guests that you think could come on the show and possibly have any views, obviously let WDSportz know, and we'll be in touch.
By the way, Will's been excellent.
Oh, thanks very much.
Thanks.
Thanks for having me.
No worries.
Thanks for having us. See you next time. West Essex versus Enfield, 1980, 50 something. Okay, now we're going into today's. Now we are going into this month's game.
We're going into
Okay, so ready to last month's game of the month. January's game of the month, 1893. So I was right. You can use that.